everybody, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Terrell.
And my name is Brendan.
And we're on
VNT Reacts. And today we are checking out the most heartbreaking things idols said on camera. And this is by Kookalit.
I'm not gonna lie, when we first started the video, I definitely forgot what video we were about to react to. And I was like, and then once you said the title, I was like, oh. I was like, oh, never mind. Wow. I don't know what this is going to be about. A lot of these K-drama, I said K-dramas, I'm sorry, y'all. K-pop videos that we do in terms of idols and some of the harsh things that they go through in life be really like sad and like it's really heartbreaking. And the heartbreaking is in this title, so I can only imagine
what we're about to get into.
Yeah. But we're gonna get into it though. Let's watch.
Hey guys, welcome back to Kookalit. Get ready for an emotional ride because today we're gonna shed some tears together.
She's not like she
most
whispering.
heartbreaking things that idols ever said on camera. NCT. SM Entertainment chose a very special concept for the group NCT. They constantly add new members, create brand new subunits, and it looks like they even went to branch out into other parts of the world with their activities in order to make a whole new version of NCT. The boys from the band are really something. Not only do they have striking visuals, but they're so effing talented. It's hard not to stand. But just like any other group, even these sweethearts have been through a lot of stuff that didn't leave people's eyes dry. This might not come out as sad at first, but when you let it sink in, you'll totally see my point. In 2019, NCT had long-term promotions and activities in the US. They attended various shows, met with tons of fans, and had a time of their life. When the group was passing through Times Square, people gathered around them and someone kept on calling them BTS. Mark plucked up enough courage and said, "I'm sorry, we're not BTS." Now, that one hurt. Fans who were around them at that time started to scream, "They are NCT, get it together." And although the members of the group laughed, you could clearly see that they weren't so happy about this. Who would be right? After this incident, netizens quickly shared their thoughts on the whole issue. People concluded that it's the matter of ignorance, of people who don't listen to K-pop and consider BTS as the only group that represents the genre. Whatever the real reasons behind the remarks made in the US were, it's really sad to see your favorite idols not getting enough credit for their hard work. We're gonna stay with NCT a little while longer and mention that.
Yeah, that is sad because every artist is different, and you have to appreciate every artist for what they bring.
Their lives were completely different from the lives of their peers at school. Both Jisung and Jimin expressed how they really felt about the whole situation. Jisung once said, "I have no one to talk to at school, but it's fine." In one of his live sessions, he even said that he is happy to talk to his fans because thanks to them, he can learn how to socialize more. "I want to tell a lot of things to you. If you have concerns, just come. Except for my company, family, and my hyungs, I have no one to talk to. So I think I learned a lot of social skills through seasons. But it's not all. While filming a show with Han Hyunmin, Jimin was asked what it was like to attend school as an idol. Jimin said that he was going to high school only for 1 year and then had to quit. He continued to talk about how he learned to make connections and friends at school, which leaves him with regrets because he couldn't attend high school. Hyunmin asked him if he meets often with his friends now, and Jimin, without a moment of hesitation, said, "I don't have friends. I don't have any friends beside my members." The whole thing was sad, and
that's sad.
That is sad.
To do or say because he felt sorry for Jimin. Their life experiences were different, and although Hyunmin had his own struggles in life, he still attended high school. Honestly, these boys deserve the world. Sulli. When in October 2019, the sad news about Sulli's situation hit the internet, it seemed like the whole world stopped.
Yeah, she passed away.
People from the industry started to speak
I remember y'all
up
telling
and voice their
us.
opinions about the struggles they were going through, and it made big headlines. And although many people, including Sulli's former bandmates from FX, tried to gather their thoughts and really understand what happened, it is nothing compared to what Sulli herself had to go through. She was an actual angel, a fearless woman who wanted to live life by her own rules and make art that would help not only her but also her fans, her family, and her friends. But she was met with a little understanding. When she was still among us, she was once asked by an interviewer, "What's your biggest dream, Sulli?" And without a moment of hesitation, she replied, "I want to become a mother before I..." Unfortunately, this dream of hers didn't come true and she passed away too early. Sulli was getting tons of hateful comments online because she was regarded as a controversial by the public and Korean media. Small things like her posting pictures with a boyfriend or not wearing a bra would make her an easy target for online haters and trolls. During an Instagram live 2 days before she passed away, people were leaving tons of malicious comments. Sulli tried her best to smile while saying, "Why do you say that about me? What did I do to you?" I'm not a bad person. After this live, she made her last one just a day before she took her last breath. She was seen in her bed listening to Harlem River by Kevin Morby. Many people noticed that she was not her usual self. Little did we know it would be the last time seeing this precious angel. In one of the letters which she published on her social media accounts before she had passed away, Sully said, "I get the feeling that life isn't meant to be lived alone. The world will never forget her." BTS. With the amount of success that
That's so
BTS
sad.
achieved,
That is.
it's only natural that some sad moments have come too. The boys have had an amazing career so far, with hopefully many more years ahead. Let's look at some of the saddest and most emotional things they had to say. Warning, you are going to cry. In 2018, while accepting their award for the Artist of the Year at Mama, all the boys wanted to share a message with their fans. When it was Jin's turn, the whole audience started to cheer for the boys, and the emotions were just running high. Why? Jin's words made a huge impact. He said, "Earlier this year, we were quite tired mentally, so as we were talking, we even considered disbanding. At that point, Taehyung couldn't hold his tears any longer and started to cry. The man burst into tears thinking back at the dark times of the group. Jin continued by saying, "But we really got a hold of ourselves again." After that, he thanked all the members for staying together and keeping the good work. Jin also shared his love for their fans and didn't forget to mention how thankful he is. Although this is extremely emotional and leaves me crying every time I stumble upon that 2018 Mama clip, it's not the only thing that the members had to say that was really sad. Remember when Jungkook expressed his fear about the disbandment too? The maknae of the group said that, "What if BTS suddenly disbands? What could I do by myself?" When I thought about it, I realized that I have nothing. There's not much I can do. Whenever I think about it,
No,
I'm
you're
worried
talented
about.
on your own as well.
Sometimes when I'm alone, there are times when I feel overwhelming fear washing over me.
But I
It's
understand that
scary when the boys still
they're
have such a
scared.
strong connection with each other after so many years. Even if you're not a fan, it's impossible to not feel proud of them. Kevin from The Boys. In May 2020, the Cricket Entertainment released individual videos of each member from their group The Boys, in which all the members were asked some questions. The purpose of these videos were simple, to get to know the boys better. However, fans were left extremely emotional after watching Kevin's footage. When asked, "Do you tend to hide yourself from the others?" he had some trouble answering without hesitation. Although he said no, he continued sharing more of his thoughts on the topic. Right after that, he said, "I can't lie. I suck at lying." Well, then the real deal came, and let's just say it made a lot of people cry. As it turned out, Kevin is not always a very happy, positive guy. This precious man said, "When I'm with people, I find myself pretending to be the version of myself that I think that other person wants me to be. That kind of gives me a little bit of daily stress." Yeah, many people related to him immediately because that's something that a lot of us struggle with. Kevin also revealed that he asks himself what he should do, what he should say, and that he has problems with opening up to people, which eventually leads to not making strong connection with others. When the video was almost at its end, he had this to say, "The moment that I start pretending will be the moment when I've accepted myself. Hopefully, someday soon. Please, go and support the boys
gosh,
now.
this is so
Not only
sad.
Kevin,
Yeah,
but
this
the
is
rest
real
of the
sad.
boys."
So sad.
Jonghyun. December 18, 2017, the day that many fans will remember for the rest of their lives. On that very day, Jonghyun, member of one of the most successful K-pop groups, SHINee, took his own. The dark and sad history behind this event is
Aww.
absolutely heartbreaking. Jonghyun had struggled with his own inner health, anxiety, and depression for a couple of years at that time. Online comments and nasty things that people would send him also didn't help the whole situation, and it resulted in the most unfortunate thing. When filming a show for Mnet in 2015, in an emotional moment, Jonghyun revealed his true feelings. He said that in the past, he wouldn't show his real self out of fear. "I wouldn't want to show the real side of me because of the unfair things that people said about me. But I realized that it was impossible and tried to think what people thought of me in that manner. The never-stopping hate and harsh reality of the online world left Jonghyun feeling lost and depressed. Similar to Sully's situation, Jonghyun was a fearless advocate for LGBT rights and often shared his thoughts on political and social issues in the country, which made him a perfect target for haters. Things didn't get better and his fans had a last chance to see him on his Instagram live. During the call with his fans, he shared his feelings, saying that he feels very tired lately and that he feels like falling into lethargy. Jonghyun also told his fans that he had been struggling with depression and that he was looking forward to recovering. But his last words got a whole other meaning the next day. When it was already too late, Jonghyun said, "I have to go. It's almost bedtime. Goodbye." One of his dearest friends shared Jonghyun's farewell letter after the memorial service. Jonghyun wrote that the depression got the best of him and took complete control of his whole life. However, almost at the very end of the letter, he shared one of his biggest regrets. "I guess I wasn't meant to confront the world. I guess I wasn't meant to lead a life in the public eye. That's why it was hard." Honestly, he will always be remembered. Girls Day Hyeri, Hyeri from Girls' Day was a cast member of 2015 drama Reply in 1988. In one of the scenes, the character that she played found out that her grandmother passed away through a phone call. At first, it looks like Hyeri is just acting and doing her best to portray the real feelings of a person who has just lost a close family member. But soon after the drama aired, behind-the-scenes footage was released too. In the video from filming the exact same scene, you can see Hyeri being extremely nervous before getting into her role. As soon as her character received the phone call, she started to cry and had continued to do so even minutes after the director said cut. Well, as it was later revealed by Hyeri herself, she couldn't hold in her tears because her very own grandmother had passed away just a day before filming that scene.
Oh,
In an
wow.
interview, Hyeri said,
Oh my God.
"The day before I filmed the scene, my grandmother actually passed away. The situation became reality, so it was very hard for me. One can only imagine how strong she really was to continue filming." The drama ended up being very successful, and it was the only thing that made Hyeri happy back then. Guhara, another angel of K-pop, had a hard time dealing with the pressure of the media and rude remarks of tireless haters. Guhara was a very good friend of Sully, and when she passed away, it was absolutely devastating for her. If you don't know, Guhara was a target of verbal and physical, and her ex-boyfriend threatened to ruin her career numerous times.
Wow.
He used to verbally torment her, and when the fight got physical, she fought back. Unfortunately, this was turned against her when the lawyers took this matter into their hands because her ex-partner said that she was the first one to pick a fight.
What?
Hara said that he grabbed my hair and pulled me. He pushed me with a whiteboard and threw the air purifier. I also scratched him in that process. We fought severely to the point that my body was bruised. She was the only one to apologize for her actions, but that didn't stop people from hating on her. Very few people stayed close with her, and one of those was Sully. It is unimaginable what kind of pain had they gone through. After Sully passed away, Hara went on Instagram Live where she let all of her emotions out and kept on crying. She said, "I'm sorry, Sully. I have no other choice but to say goodbye like this." During the live stream, she promised Jinri to live a happy life and work hard. But only 6 weeks after Sully passed away, the same thing happened to Guhara and was found unconscious in her own apartment. Both of them were like sisters. They supported each other and had nothing but love and understanding for one another. We can only hope that they're friends again as angels too. I know, this was one big of an emotional roller coaster, and I don't know if it's appropriate to say anything else. If you'd like part 2 or see more videos like this, let me know in the comments.
Oh my god, this was this was the most sad K-pop video I think we've ever done. This is like sadly the harsh reality for a lot of these idols though, and just a lot of people that have their there's a lot of people in life in general, but especially people who are in the public eye. We have like these idols and these celebrities, and they get so much hate on a daily basis just for being themselves, and it's ridiculous. And people just spread hate for absolutely no reason. Just people are evil, and they just have like evil intentions, and it's awful. Like, you really truly do not know what people are going through, so you have to be kind to everyone, because you never know. Like, you just never know. It's crazy. A lot of these stories are heartbreaking. I'm glad that some of these people were able to overcome some of their struggles, and I'm sad that some of them were not. But it just goes to show sometimes the harsh realities that they deal with on a daily basis. It reminds us that they are humans too, and they have feelings too. And I encourage everyone watching this video to be kind to everyone, and just love. Just choose love. But what did you guys say?
Yeah, I agree with everything like you said. It was very, very emotional, and it is just like a harsh reality that like people just spread hate to people just because they feel like they can have an opinion on something that they're doing. Like, it is just awful. And to the people that did pass away, like, my prayers go out to them, and they will definitely be missed, and it's awful. And the people who were able to get through some of the hard times, that is nice to see. But this was very sad. This was very sad. I'm so sorry for all the times that I don't want anybody to have to go through a hard time. So it was it was sad to see a lot of these things.
But alright, y'all, we're gonna end the video here. If you like it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you also hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and comment down below for more reaction requests. It can be more videos like this or anything, and we'll react to it.
And make sure to follow us on our social medias, Instagram and Twitter.
Yes, but that is all for this reaction, and we're out. Bye!